Hey, I'm Kelly Kimo,
I'm Tracey Kimo.
and we've been coming to CASE Church for about a year now. We were friends. We're actually just friends, to believe it. When it started out, and then one day she rededicated her life to God. I was actually doing sound, and I still remember her going up the altar, right, or the aisle anyway. And it's like God just, wow, the altar, yeah, it was the altar. And God just kind of lifted a veil off my eyes, and I just instantly kind of loved her. Right at the beginning, there was a God moment. And actually, I even had a friend that goes, because Tracy was actually singing on a tape, and he's playing this tape, and I didn't know it was her, and he goes, "This is your future wife." And I'm going, "What are you talking about?" And it was Tracy singing. And even God showed me that she was going to be my future wife, which I wasn't even really interested in wives yet because I was young still. I just loved to play music. But God started to do his work right in the beginning, which was awesome. And you know what? Now we're heading into our 33rd year of marriage. And God is just continually drawing us closer. And you know what? We can say that it's even getting better as the years go by. And God is just, just birthing even new things. And there's always that excitement, which is really cool. We came because we couldn't get into our church, believe it or not, because of COVID and all the restrictions, and we didn't have a lot of services, and you couldn't register because it was always sold out. And then I'd always feel guilty if I'd register. That's if we weren't playing on the worship team, because then somebody else can't go. So then I got tired of online church, and I said, that's enough for online stuff. So we said, hey, let's just go visit CASE Church, because we have friends there. And we came to visit, and we never left, which was very strange because we don't move around. We're very rooted in places, and we have a lot of friends. And you know what? It's just it was a great move, and I think being part of CASE here, it's just we all have the same spirit. We're all going for the same goal. We have a vision, and we're just loving it because we get excited to come to church again.
I think that in the transition of when we came the first few times, we were going through a transition in our own life of God just wanting to move us on to the next season of our life in our walk with Him. And sometimes it's not easy, but sometimes He has to push you along. And it was really unexpected, like Kelly said, but you know what? We just know that we're where we're supposed to be, and God's doing stuff and using us, and we look forward to what's coming ahead.
And one thing that I know is we all feel comfortable in places, and we get complacent, and it's very hard for us to move, as Tracy was saying. But it's so important when we move forward. When God has, He wants us all to step out. And that's one thing that, Pastor Trevor is challenging us, is to step out and not be happy with what we have or where we're at. We step out and we move, and that's when God's going to move. So we're just so excited because I just see an explosion happening, and we're part of it.